Like I realized, like me digging up childhood wounds, and I know a lot of y'all can relate because this is for somebody. The people who felt like they was drowning, but God. People who felt unseen, but God. People who felt dimmed, but God. People who were abused, but God. People who were emotionally manipulated, but God. People who was sitting out in that dark space as a child. Like some of these things started when we were young. We were kids. We didn't know no better. We couldn't even find the words for these things. But God, it was even the times where we didn't even think we would make it to adulthood. But God, you feel me? But God is the reason I've made it this far. And but God, the very whole reason for the movement, but God, is so I can find my voice. So other people can find their voice. So other people can know that they're not alone. Because but God. Ain't nobody bringing you out of that dark place but God. Ain't nobody carrying you to the other side but God. You feel me? The only reason I'm here right now is because of God. And the only reason I'm here right now is because I'm coming back. I'm becoming me. I'm who I am. I'm the person that these people try to dim. These people try to hurt. These people try to mock. These people try to make me the bad guy, the villain. I was always the villain, but really I was the victim. But guess what? I'm not no victim because but God. I'm not letting my crown shift. I'm not letting my crown tilt, but God. You feel me? Because this is the but God movement. This is the whole reason why I'm here. This is my purpose and this is my alignment. This is my life. This is my story. This is somebody else's story. This is somebody else's pain. But like, I could have gave up, but God. I could have ended my life, but God. I could have gave up. I could have let people win. I could have been broken, but God. And somehow everybody may understand this. And like I said, it's nothing but God. I've been through so much things that really shook my spirit, my life, my health. I've been through so many things. Grief is a major thing. Just the loss of the innocence, the loss of life, like the people around you, begin to drop like flies and you just don't understand nothing. And then, you go into that cocoon, you go into that space of, it's only you and God. Because guess what? God is the only one who's going to lift you up out of that space. And I've learned that so many times that God is the only answer, because when those people talked about me, when those people came up against me, when those people tried to slander my name, God, it was only God. When people hurt me, when people broke my heart, it was nothing but God. When people tried to defend my character, throw dirt on my name, pretend like I was so evil, when I was really operating from God's frequency the whole time, and those people who were really beneath me hated it. They couldn't stand to see me win. They couldn't stand to know that I knew the truth. They couldn't stand that I was different, that I was who I was because of God. This is nothing but God. The same thing that was meant to break you is the same reason that you're here right now. That past that you thought, your childhood that was supposed to literally crack you open, and not even in a good way. The thing that was supposed to shatter you, not crack you, it was supposed to shatter you open, but it didn't. Some people have literally made babies. Some people have literally made families. They met their husband, and if you would have gave up back then, you would have never reached that that point of peace, that point of knowing that God has always been there for you and God is always fighting on your behalf. Because one thing I've learned is that all the people that came up against me, they are literally going through hell and back right now. They're literally going through so much, and that's because they tried to create problems. They tried to create a storm that they couldn't handle. God already protected me. God already was looking out for me. God already knew the outcome for them, but I didn't know the outcome for me. And guess what? God said, but God. But God. Nobody was there but God. All them conversations, all them things, all them plots that people tried to put against me, God heard it all, and God seen it all. And guess what? God has risen me in front of my enemies. Because guess what? God is the reason why I'm about to shit on all y'all. Simple. I said what I said.